Forgiving is not forgetting. It's not pretending the pain is gone. And it's certainly not allowing the same wound to be repeated. To forgive is to recognize the pain, hold it, and then release it. Not out of weakness, but from inner strength. It's choosing to no longer carry the weight of what cannot be changed. In Stoicism, we learn that life is made of two realms: what we can control and what we cannot. We cannot control the mistakes of others, the words spoken, the injustices endured. But we have full control over how we choose to respond. And within that choice lies our freedom. Forgiving, then, is an act of wisdom. It's saying, I cannot change what happened, but I can change the place it holds inside me. I can transform resentment into learning, pain into compassion. And here enters the spiritual dimension of forgiveness. When you forgive, you align your soul with the highest truth, that we are all beings in the process of healing, each with our limits, shadows, and mistakes. You don't forgive because the other deserves it. You forgive because you deserve peace. Holding a grudge is a subtle form of self-punishment. It's reliving a wound over and over again, hoping, unconsciously, that it will bring justice. But true justice is not born from bitterness. True justice is born from awareness. Forgiveness is a silent decision, a surrendering of the victim role, a courageous step toward emotional maturity. And don't be mistaken, forgiving doesn't mean reconciling. You can forgive and still choose distance. You can release the anger and still set boundaries. Forgiveness is internal, between you and your soul. It is an energetic release. It's like sweeping the corners of your heart where pain has settled. It's creating space for new life to enter. It's allowing the divine spark to shine unblocked. And perhaps the hardest forgiveness is forgiving yourself. How often do we carry old guilt? Words we wish we hadn't said, choices we wish we hadn't made. But you didn't know what you know now. To evolve is to look back with compassion and say, I did the best I could with what I had. Guilt holds you hostage. Forgiveness sets you free. Self-forgiveness is the first step to wholeness. It's accepting that you are flawed, but in motion, imperfect, but sincere, human, and profoundly divine. At the core, we are all trying to love and be loved. Sometimes we get lost along the way, but forgiveness is the bridge that reconnects us. Imagine a world where everyone understood this, where offenses were not fuel for inner wars, but invitations to reflect, to humble ourselves, to grow, where forgiveness was not a weakness, but an act of courage and transcendence. In the silence of forgiveness, something sacred unfolds. You hear your soul whisper, now, you are free. And in that freedom, you find lightness. You find love. You find yourself.